Hi, welcome, Marianne. Popping in. Finally, it's Wednesday, June 26th. I went to my WW meeting yesterday because I had to go this morning and get my lab work done. And I wouldn't have made it in time for my meeting because I would have needed to go home and have coffee and everything else because I couldn't have my coffee before I got my blood drawn. However, I did find out I probably should have drank a glass of water. I kind of just got out of bed, brushed my teeth, and went because I got not one but two jabs. So I don't know if that's going to mess up my results because she said my blood wasn't coming out very, it was coming out too slow. So I have to use a smaller needle. Never had that happen before. Did you drink any water? I said, well, I drank some last night. I took a couple sips this morning. I thought I could drink water. I go, yeah, I could be dehydrated because Sunday I gave a tour at work and it was hot and I got a lot of heat exhaustion that day. A lot of things happened. I didn't realize my heart rate was like running 120, 130 till I went on a roller coaster that I never been on at the request of my guests, and it was fun. But after the first round, I'm like 161. What's going on? And then it went back down to 130, and then I realized it was like 120, 130 in the heat. So that was the heat was affecting me and giving me a bit of tachycardia. It didn't stay at the 161. That was part adrenaline because I was kind of scared. I was kind of scared and kind of excited. So, and then we went back to back. So that was fun. But then when I got off work, I realized that I didn't have my car keys and house. It's a car key, locker key, and house key, just a small thing. And I know I emptied my pockets before I went on that ride, so I didn't know if I lost them on that ride and just didn't notice I didn't take my keys out of my pocket, or if I just lost them along the day. But anyway, I don't live close to work. My son works graveyard. I was calling him because it was already like 4:30 in the afternoon, so he was already asleep. So my biggest concern wasn't how am I going to get home, it's how am I going to get into my home. But so I was debating whether to just stay at the hotel, and I thought, nah, because I think I know where my spare car key is, not sure. But I just decided, no, it's hot, I'm tired. You know, I got over 25,000 steps that day because not only did I do that tour, but I walked over to like it's like almost a mile to get to my car because I wanted to see did I drop them under the car when I got to work. So I walked all the way over there. Then I had to walk all the way back in through the park. Thought, well, I'll get an Uber, so I'll go through the hotel. And I just sat down there for a minute thinking, well, should I get a room or should I just get an Uber? Well, I got an Uber, so I got home around 6, jumped in the shower to cool off because I was hot. And my heart rate was still going like 120. It's hot in my apartment. That's why I have a fan running right now. It's not as hot today as it was on Sunday. And where I live, it's not as hot as it is over there because that place is way more inland and I live close to the beach. So I got home, took a quick shower, looked in my files, and said, aha, here's my car key. But how did I get in the house? He wasn't answering the phone still. So I just kept ringing the doorbell and ringing the doorbell and ringing the doorbell and ringing the doorbell and ringing. I mean, a good 5 minutes before he finally got up to see what's going on. Because when he wasn't answering, I thought, well, I'll try his phone again. And he didn't answer his phone. So then I did the doorbell, did the doorbell, did the doorbell. And he finally came and I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want to wake you up, but I lost my keys and I didn't want to sit out here all night to when you get up at 2 in the morning or whatever. Because I knew he was also off Sunday night, so he wasn't going to get up at 11. So it wasn't like I would just sit out on my porch till 11. But I got in, took a shower, got my key, and I just thought, you know what? I don't want to deal with leaving my car overnight. So I just called an Uber, Ubered back, you know. So I finally got home around 9 o'clock to eat some dinner, but I'll tell you something. I didn't go get candy. I didn't go get a big burger. I didn't go get anything bad. I just got a chicken fajita from Jack in the Box, which is like 8 WW points, and that's what I did. And then I went to bed. And I slept well. But I'll tell you, finally, when I got into the air conditioning in my car, my heart rate went down into the 70s. So that was great. My heart rate is usually in the 50s. So, because I typically have bradycardia, not tachycardia. The heat really took a toll on me, and I was drinking smart water all day. I did have my water. I know how to handle the heat. I was a mail carrier for 31 years. I worked out in the heat all day long. I know what I need to do. I wasn't feeling bad either, so I wasn't getting the only sign I had was my heart rate because I was hot and I knew it, but I wasn't dizzy. I wasn't nauseous. I wasn't going to pass out, but I was tired. And then I got a little stressed over the car keys, but I didn't get angry or anything. I just thought, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do because he's sleeping? And the good news is somebody turned my keys in. So on Monday when I went to work, I was looking in our lost and found because I work in the lost and found too. So I know how all that works. And my keys were turned in. Somebody did find them and turn them in. So I got my original keys back. So all is well. But I just hope that it didn't mess up my blood test results because I had such good results a couple weeks ago when I paid for my own. But if it comes back bad, I'll just message my doctor with the test results that I had and explain that the lady might have told. Maybe she should have told me I shouldn't get my blood test if my blood's not coming out fast enough today. That's never happened before. I don't know. They usually just go, we're done. Good job. I haven't had a bad blood test since I was pregnant 36 years ago. That nurse was horrible, and that's the only time I ever experienced a bad one. Is that when I had to have the gestational diabetes test where you drink that juice and they come every half hour. You got to get a test when you're pregnant. That's the only time my blood pressure was ever up because I don't have high blood pressure. But anyway, enough of that stuff. Hopefully, please, good cholesterol results. I hope that my not drinking water doesn't mess up my results. But anyway, I did go to a meeting yesterday, and I used to go on Tuesdays. And then the leader retired, and then I started going on Wednesdays. So I'm actually in the Facebook group for the Tuesday meeting. So I know those ladies, but I haven't been there in quite a while, a couple of years maybe. Excuse me. So I just sat quietly and listened at the meeting. But how did I do? I lost 2.4 pounds. Is it because I'm dehydrated? I don't know. But I was surprised, down 2.4. Remember, last week I was up 0.2. This week I was down 2.4, going a day early. And now, next week I'll go on Wednesday. That's my only day off next week. They scheduled me 6 days next week, so that's not how I want my part-time to go. I want to work less days, but here we are. 6 days, grin and bear it. So, well, I don't have to have the 4th of July party at my place because I won't be here. So I just messaged everybody today. No fireworks at my place this year. I'm going to be at work till 10:30. I won't be home till 11:30 midnight. So we won't be doing that here this year. I mean, we always have fun, but it's just crazy here. I kind of wish I was here because I like to make sure everything's safe because my neighbors are crazy with the fireworks. We're not supposed to have illegal fireworks. I don't allow them at my home, and everybody thinks I'm just a Debbie Downer because I don't allow it. But I don't want to be responsible for somebody shooting something up and burning somebody else's apartment down. That's why I don't allow it. I don't want that to be on me. And these people, I mean, I literally had a neighbor one year shooting them out his window. I'm like, what are you doing? It's bad enough the firecrackers they shoot off all year. But Yeah, but it's some of my family, it's their favorite holiday. Not mine. Mine is Christmas. I just love the Christmas season. But yeah, the topic this week was just kind of how to change up your meals during the seasons, like good summertime food. So we were talking about barbecues, barbecuing skewers on the Barbie, and what kind of good fruits are good during the summer, like all the melons and the cherries. I have cherries in the fridge, which I have eaten some of them, but I need to eat more of them instead of the Triscuits. I don't know. I just hope my blood test came out good. But anyway, I wanted to check in. How did your week go? How's it going? Is it hot where you're at? I just got a new fan at Aldi today, a more powerful one, because it does get hot in here. Uh, I had a big tuna salad for lunch. I came home this morning and had oatmeal with banana, and that's the other thing. I had it with banana and crunchy almond butter. For some reason, I thought the tablespoon of almond butter was 1 point. The crunchy one is 3 points for 1 tablespoon. What? 1 tablespoon? 3 points? Why did I think it was 1 point? What was I counting? I don't know. But anyway, I still have, that was, I still have like 9 points left for dinner. And I don't know that I'll have dinner. Maybe a little soup, or I don't know. Maybe I bought some fat free cottage cheese. I haven't been having any dairy products. That's why I was so excited. I just wanted to get my test done and get off the statin talk and maybe start working in some of the Chobani Zero yogurt and the fat free cottage cheese, which that shouldn't affect my cholesterol, really, if you think about it. And some egg whites, and start getting some better proteins in, and then monitor my cholesterol, in about 3 months, take another test and see how I'm doing. Because I'm going to be responsible for myself. I can go pay for a cholesterol test and go do it. I have the money, it's easy to do, so I can be trusted to do that. But that's my plan. So hopefully, and I'm not going to get stressed out about today and the low blood flow. I'm just going to see what the results are, and if it's like all of a sudden my blood is concentrated and there's a ton of cholesterol there because my liver decided to make more. I already see that diet and lifestyle changes can lower it, so I can show her, yeah, no, this is what this was, and this is what this is. And then I'll tell her, I'll take another test in 3 months. We'll see. I'll pay for it. I don't have to go through my insurance. I'm a big girl. But anyway, how did your week go? Are you bearing the heat? Is it really hot in your area? I know there's heat waves across the United States. Are we drinking enough water? I drank one of those. I bought some electrolyte drinks. I was looking at I got the dry packet of Gatorade Zero, and I don't know why it has corn syrup in it. It's supposed to be sugar free. I mean, I guess it doesn't have sugar in it, but corn syrup, what? So I got a Body Armor electrolyte drink in the bottle, cherry lime. It was pretty good. I had never had it before. Usually I get the Glacier Cherry Gatorade Zero for an electrolyte, but that smart water I was drinking was supposed to have electrolytes in it, but I know that I was overheated because usually I'm somebody who has to know where every single restroom is because it's just overactive. And I didn't even have to go that day. It was just my body was hanging on to everything it could get that day. It was hot. And I was walking over 25,000 steps. I earned some kind of badge. I earned a flight badge. I earned a over 25, my highest whatever badge. Quite a day. So Monday, I just kind of didn't take my walk. I thought, well, because I got the Disney rash. If you don't know what that is, it's like a vasculitis on the lower legs, a rash on the back of my calves. And it's from the heat and exercising in the heat. And I don't get it all the time, but every so often when I would carry Mel, I would get it. But I didn't know that's what it was. I thought it was from the grass, but no, it's from the heat. And so this is the second time I got it out at work, out on a tour. There was another hot day where I got it too. So I don't know how to avoid it. I just put my legs up on my brake, I guess. But it's almost gone. It's pretty diminished. I was kind of hoping nobody would notice it because I wore shorts to the WW meeting, but nobody noticed it. I just kind of tucked my legs because I don't want anyone to think I got something when I don't have anything. It's just a vasculitis. Uh, that's the term. Or hiker's rash. It could be golfer's rash, hiker's rash, Disney rash, because it happens to people in the heat and humidity when they're out at Disney World. So that's how it's got termed the Disney rash. Well, it's my mail lady rash, right? So that's going away. So yeah, it was quite a day. So Monday I went back to work at noon. I didn't do any walking on the treadmill. Yesterday I didn't do any walking either. I just rested because I didn't get enough sleep. Got up early to wash my clothes, and so I feel great today. I feel really invigorated. That's why I was kind of I don't feel didn't feel dehydrated this morning like I needed to go drink a glass of water or anything. I just wanted my coffee, so I went and got my blood test. I didn't stop to drink a bunch of water. I take sips of water throughout the night when I get up to use the restroom and stuff. Or if I wake up, I'll take a sip of water. I don't know why, but I just always have a glass of water. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Got any parties planned for the 4th of July? Gonna have lots of watermelon, corn on the cob. 0 points if you don't have the butter. 0 points for watermelon and other fruits salads. Unless it's ambrosia. Well, you could make ambrosia with like Cool Whip instead of real whipped cream. But I like to put walnuts in it, so and coconut. Those have points. But ooh, I like a good ambrosia. But are you going to have potato salad? They had a good Weight Watcher potato salad recipe at one of the meetings. It was 3 points. I heard it was pretty good. Look it up in the app. I bet it's in there. What else? Good 0 point chicken breast on the Barbie. That sounds good. I mean, it's doable. I'll just be at work. I'm going to take my salad. I have a weird shift, like 2 to 10:30, so it's not like I can go to a picnic and then go to work, and it's not like I can go watch the fireworks after work because at 10 o'clock we have to shut them off. But I have to see what time our fireworks show. I bet it's at 10 or 11. If it's at 11, I don't know if they have to have it at 10. I get off at 10:30. Well, I could sneak out and take a peek. Have a big fireworks show at our amusement park. We only have fireworks on the 4th of July and New Year's Eve, so I'll be there. So I can watch those fireworks at work. But anyway, just wanted to check in. Lost 2.4. Now I need to rehydrate and see if that makes me gain weight. I don't know. I mean, I didn't have a bad week as far as my food went, and I got plenty of exercise. I'm just cooling my heels for a couple days to recuperate because that kind of bothered me with my heart rate. I didn't notice that I had my tachycardia till I went on that ride, and I just happened to look and I thought, oh my gosh. And then I noticed the rest of the day, but then again, when I got in the air-conditioned car, it went psh. So it was just my heart working really hard to cool me down. It means my body's working. It's working good, and I'm not here to give you health advice, but please, 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 if you are in the heat, be aware that we do need to hydrate and get into a cool place so our body temperatures don't get too hot. Because I don't think I got confused, but I just wanted to get home and take a shower. I knew I didn't feel good, but I'm just glad it didn't go further than it did. I'm not here to give health advice or anything, but yeah, be careful in the heat, especially, I got to remember I'm getting older now. I got to sign up for Medicare this year, so I'm kind of one of those senior citizens. I got to start watching out for myself in the heat. It's not like when I was a young girl, but yeah, I'm just glad everything's okay. And so I do have a WW meeting next week because my meeting is on the 3rd, not the 4th. They're going to be closed on the 4th, so they won't have the meeting on the 4th. I don't know if maybe they'll have a couple online ones, but they won't have in-person one at our place. Anyway, I gotta go. It's warm. I'm gonna chill in my fan, got a little more work to do. I've been working on things in my apartment since I didn't take time to go out on my walk. And I'm just going to kick back. I got quite a few things done today. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.